Okay, so it took a long time, but we finally got NBA 2K20 a little earlier in today. I actually went ahead and got the Australian version so I could get a video out for you guys before the official launch tonight. And our first video is we're just going to be using NBA 2K20 and seeing how well they can predict the 2020 NBA season. So we are in my league right now, and we have control over every team in the NBA, and we're just going to simulate a season and find out who 2K20 predicts to win this year. Of course, now that we're in 2K20, we finally have the updated rosters. We no longer have to go in the game and actually update it ourselves. We got all these new teams. Kawhi's a 98 overall. I believe he was a 97 like LeBron, but being on the Clippers, he actually goes up in overall. Leave your comment down below on which team you think is actually going to win. My pick is actually going to be the Clippers. I think they have a really good team, and I think they're going to do very well this season. But let's just hop right into this video without further ado. Let's get into our first 2K20 video. I'm super excited for this game. I'll also be live streaming by the time this video is out, so make sure to go check me out on my live stream. It will be on YouTube. Also, just want to go ahead and actually scroll through the rosters a bit so you guys can see all of the kind of player overalls in this NBA season, or at least the starters for all the teams in the season. The Hornets not looking so hot right there. The Jazz have improved quite a bit. We'll just go through all the teams. There's the Mavericks. We got the new look Nets. Now, I did take off injuries as well as trades. So this might turn out different than the NBA season because people aren't actually going to be injured or anything like that. But there's all the ratings for the 2020 roster, ending off with the Wizards right here. And now let's start. All right, we made it through the entire NBA season, and a lot of my league actually looks kind of the exact same as 2K19. In terms of visuals, they actually didn't change too much, and same with the graphics. A lot of what has changed in 2K20 is the actual gameplay, and the simulation took forever, way longer than it did in previous years. So I'm hoping that means that the simulation in this game will be a little better than in previous years. James Harden averaged 30 points per game, 5.5 rebounds, 8.1 assists, and he gets MVP. Ja Morant gets Rookie of the Year, so we don't see Zion on there. Ja Morant putting up some good numbers as well. D'Angelo Russell was 6th Man of the Year, so it looks like the Warriors actually went ahead and put him on the bench, and they ended up keeping him for the entire year, which probably will not happen in real life. I'm assuming they'll trade him when Klay comes back before that trade deadline, as long as Klay's healthy. Kawhi Leonard gets Defensive Player of the Year. Terry Rozier gets Most Improved Player, which I'm hoping would happen in real life because they spent a lot of money on him. I'm hoping he does improve quite a bit. Coach of the Year goes to Mike D'Antoni with a record of 66 wins, 16 losses. So let's just advance here. On the All-NBA first teams, we got James Harden. He's a 98 now. Ben Simmons making it as well. We got Giannis, LeBron, and Anthony Davis. On the second team, we got Stephen Curry, Westbrook making it on there, Kawhi, Durant, and Nikola Jokic. And then on the third team, we got Lillard, Devin Booker, Luka Doncic, Porzingis, and Karl Anthony Towns. So it looks like the Mavericks might actually have done pretty good at this NBA season. We got the two defensive teams right there, and then the rookie teams. We kind of all the top picks on that all-rookie first team. But I actually want to check out all-star participants as well. So on Team Giannis, of course, Giannis the captain right there, back-to-back captain. And we can just scroll down the list here to see everybody that did make the team. Nothing really too surprising there at all. Going over to Team LeBron, another back-to-back captain. We got a lot of great players on his team as well. And actually, Rudy Gobert, Bradley Beal making it in there. Kyle Lowry actually makes it into the All-Star team yet again. The dunk contest, Zion Williamson actually ended up winning the dunk contest against Donovan Mitchell, Miles Bridges, and Dennis Smith Jr. And then for the three-point contest, Stephen Curry ended up winning. Some great three-point shooters in here as well. A lot of the guys we saw last year aren't in here. Joe Harris, the winner of last year, not actually in this, which is kind of interesting. Now going over to standings, our league standings in the East. We got the 76ers as the best team in the East with 61 wins. Nets right behind them, Bucks, Celtics, Pistons, and then the Cleveland Cavaliers actually end up making playoffs with this very, very poor team. I was not expecting that. The Bulls make playoffs as well, and the Orlando Magic. The Heat missing out. Of course, they picked up Jimmy Butler. The Toronto Raptors, last year's champions, don't end up making the playoffs. I think some of these guys, I think Siakam is still a little underrated in this game. And the rest of the teams, I mean, still improving, still rebuilding. In the West, we got the Rockets up on top. Lakers, Clippers, Jazz, Warriors, Trailblazers, Thunder, Nuggets all making it. Timberwolves not quite getting in there. Mavericks, I thought they were going to do pretty good because Porzingis and Doncic were both on those All-NBA teams, the third team, but their team not doing too well, and the Kings are the worst team in the league. This makes no sense at all because they're actually turning into a pretty good team in real life with De'Aaron Fox, Buddy Hield. I don't know about this one, 2K. I don't think they've improved their simulation system. I don't know how accurate I don't think these are going to be very accurate. Let's go over to season stats next. So Stephen Curry leading the lead for points per game. We have 2 players over 30 points per game. Lillard, Giannis doing very well. Devin Booker up there. Kind of check out the top 10. Rebounds per game, of course, we got Andre Drummond. Who else would it be? Well, Rudy Gobert was pretty close right there. But of course, we got Andre Drummond at top. Assists per game goes to Rondo. Then we also have Alonzo and LeBron. 2 players on the same team with over 9 assists per game. No triple-double for Russell Westbrook this year. Steals per game is going to go to Kawhi Leonard. And I'm surprised DeLon Wright, as well as Larry Nance Jr. making it up there as well. Blocks per game goes to Rudy Gobert. And let's just hop into the playoffs and see who 2K predicts to win this NBA season. At this point in the season, we might actually have all the players that are injured now uninjured. So this will be a little more accurate. The Cavs get eliminated. Not surprising. Orlando gets 4-0 swept. And the Warriors actually get eliminated in the first round to the Utah Jazz. The Jazz, of course, picking up Conley. They've improved quite a bit. Okay, let's stop it right there. So Philly ends up beating Orlando. Detroit actually with the upset over the Celtics. Milwaukee 4-0 sweep against the Cavs, and Brooklyn winning. And then over in the West, we have the top 4 teams. In real life, I think the Warriors would still have the edge over Utah. I think it would still be a pretty good game, but Utah ends up moving on. Let's simulate the next round here and see what happens. Looks like Philly, nope, not quite a 4-0 sweep. The Lakers beat the Clippers. Philly beats the Detroit Pistons. The Rockets defeat the Jazz. And the Bucks actually lose to the Brooklyn Nets. So a ton of upsets here. We still got the Lakers and Philly in it, as well as Brooklyn, kind of the top teams in both of their conference. But there were some huge upsets right there. Brooklyn, Lakers. Wait, what did I... Okay, I accidentally hit simulate round. Everything's in a little different place. Lakers beat the Jazz 4-1, and the Brooklyn Nets defeat the Philadelphia 76ers. Of course, this might not happen in real life because Kevin Durant will probably be injured for most of the season. And unfortunately, we can't actually go game by game right here. Of course, in previous games, we could actually go into the game and watch the teams. Maybe if I think if I select, okay, now that I'm on the Lakers, can I just simulate just this game? Okay, so they've actually switched it around. You can't actually go game by game. The Lakers are up 3-0 against the Brooklyn Nets, and the Brooklyn Nets get a game against the Lakers. And your LA Lakers are going to be your NBA champs, up 13 here. And of course, this isn't exactly like the 2020 NBA season. If you guys want me to do the same simulation, and there we go, the Lakers are the NBA champs. They're going to be your best team according to 2K20 in NBA 2K20. Of course, this is with injuries off, so with everybody playing on the team. In real life, it might turn out a little bit different. So there we go. Okay, final celebration actually gets cut off. We don't get to see MVP right in the game here. Now, of course, this is going to be a little different than real life because in real life you have injuries. But if we turned on injuries in 2K, then half the league would get injured. And that wouldn't be too accurate either. But their pick is the LA Lakers. Let me know. I know a lot of people think they're going to win this NBA season. LeBron, of course, getting finals MVP, though. That's going to be it for our first 2K20 video. If you did enjoy it, of course, make sure to subscribe to the channel and smash that like button. This has been your boy Smequle, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression is all that I wanted. The phone and affection, I summon and dub it. Cause I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the